Hi guys, welcome back to Ghost Paranormal Scientific Family. This is our first experiment using some equipment, trying to make a phone to heaven. This is the crew. This is part of the scientific family. This is Emma and Dwayne. Right, Dwayne, if you can give me a hand. Right, so this is our first object we're going to be putting in. That light that you can see there is a reflection of the light that we're using at the minute, just to give us an extra bit of time. As you can see, this is not plugged in yet. I'm just going to get Dwayne to plug it in. As you can see, I'm over the top of it. There's no wires, nothing anywhere, nothing there. Right, we've got some other trigger objects as well. So we've got the little plant, so if anything wants to touch it, they can. And then we've got some items on the table here. If I can get you to just come and hold this a sec. Lovely jubbly, right. Dwayne, if you can come and plug in the light. So we're using this light. It's a touch light. And basically, if you touch it, it does this. So we've got another trigger object, something that people can touch. And then we've got two sensor lights. Now these only work in the dark. They will go off in a second. We have as well two unused reels of film. Those haven't been used. They're literally an experiment I saw on another program, and I'm just leaving those on the table. So if anything wants to come through, they can. If they want to leave some pictures, they can. We've got a speaker and phone for EVP. We've got a couple of trigger objects. Now, I'm going to leave these on the table up here. Got some candles, and a camera. I'm going to be taking some photographs, and I'm going to light some candles on here at some point later. See whether or not we get any communication with that. I'm just going to slot them on the table. I'll also be taking some photos. If we put the ball there and the trigger object there. And we've also got a dictaphone. Just drop the bottom. Just check that that's on. Just check that we can record. Right, yeah, so we've got record on there. Stop. Right, we've also got as well a live feed which we can wear whilst we're using it in our ear. Unfortunately, it won't sound out because we've only got a little pair of earphones for it. But if we do find anything on the dictaphone, we will come back and share it with you. I'm just going to put that there, and then that's something that we can have in our ears. We've also got this little gadget. If I just quickly turn off the light, and then I do that, we can have it smaller, bigger, we can have it wide in, wide out, wide in. But yeah, we'll be using that at some point tonight. For that, we're going to have to turn the light off. So, we're going to try a few things at a time and see how we get on. So, right. Dwayne, if you want to sit down and plug your speaker in, I'm going to take the camera, guys. Thank you. Right, to start off with, let's turn the radio on. It takes a couple of minutes, this radio, before it actually kicks in. You'll hear the white noise. I have gone for an old radio. It's got shortwave on it, which apparently we don't get shortwave now. So I thought that as the fact that it's a channel that isn't being used, it might be wise to use it to get something from it. Still doesn't seem to be doing much at the minute.
Sorry to do you, but there's a little orb just here.
Oh, there we go. The radio you can hear kicking in the background. And apparently we've already got activity going on. Unfortunately, those lights are a bit bright. They are on auto. Maybe they're reacting from the light behind us. So if we just move a couple of these items over, they will go off eventually. Unfortunately, they are sensor lamps. We've got our Bible here. We've got a couple of prayer sheets with us. I'm going to keep the details of those prayer sheets private. But if anyone would like to come through, you're more than welcome to. We've also got the light here. Now, Spirit, I call you Spirit. Obviously, there's many of names that I could call. I don't want to give you names. I want you to give me names, if that's okay. We've got a couple of objects here for you to be able to use for... Oh, that's interesting to know. So if we do get a touch on this lamp, the radio seems to pick it up. I don't know why, because we've got one plugged in down there and the other one's plugged in right over there. But yeah, odd. As I was saying, we've got the sensor lights. If I move out of the way, then hopefully they will work. I'll just show you the table again. We've got a little bottle of holy water in the Bible to keep us protected by God. I'm going to come away from the sensor lamps. So, if I just turn off this lamp here, if I can get it to turn off. Yeah, we've also got interference on the radio from that as well. Now I don't know why the motion sensor lights are staying on, because they should actually turn off. I'm hoping that it was just because I was in front of them. I'll give them a couple of seconds longer. But that's the fact that we've got some activity. We've got activity going on for a couple of days. Hi guys! Whee! Dwayne, if you want to get your phone set up and get the speakers set up, you can hear the radio in the background. Take a look closely. Can we hear anything? I can hear something in the background, but it needs to be a little bit stronger. We're on shortwave, which is the very last one. That's unusual. We've had this radio on 3 times this week. Oh yeah, well, that's one of the sensor lights. Oh yeah, the sensor light went off and back on. We're having activity already, guys, with the table. Unfortunately, our camera isn't big enough. Let me see if I can sit in a different location. Let's see if I can get the guys and the table together. I'm sat up on the massage bed. I'm not a masseuse. It's for therapy only. Yeah, we need those sensor lights to go off. Could you do me a favour? Could you just pick those up for me and put one up on that shelving unit in the corner?
Right in the corner?
No, right at the front, because it's got to be near the lamps. And maybe put the other one on top of the TV. Yeah, perfect. It's just so that we can see the touch ball. Now you've got all these things, Spirit, to be able to touch and get electrical fields from. Have you plugged your phone in, Dwayne? Is that on?
Yes.
I don't know if you can hear the music, but the radio does sound as if it's picking up a radio channel. We've got... Oh, both sensor lights have gone out. Fantastic. That's what we wanted. Is there anyone that's with us that would like to communicate? Would you like to touch the ball just to let us know that someone's here? Can you give us a name? That's me on the bed. I'm not farting. I'm just gonna... Oh. I don't know whether or not I set... Oh. Okay. It's a bit close for those sensor lights for me being close to them for them to go off, but that's not to say that it didn't. I'm just going through the radio station that shouldn't have radio, and we have radio. Well, as you can hear with the radio, we're definitely picking up on the radio station. Now, none of us moved then, so I don't know why the sense light went off. I'm hoping this is picking up something. We get to the... What have we got there? This is long wave. Let's have a look. We'll try and find the same number we had before. Ah. Noisy.
I think the comments will...
Right, we're going to have to try the radio again because for someone... Oh, thank you. We're going to have to use the radio again. As you can know, it's first time, so it's all trial and error. So I'm going to try and sit as still as I can. Sit on the arm here. So hopefully we don't end up setting off the motion sensors. If we have to, we'll turn them off as well. Right, we have another system that we can use instead of the radio. Dwayne, if you want to plug your system in, if you get any words, as I said, you'll tell us what they are. If anything comes through and it's talking, or if we're getting any other communication anywhere, then just write it down if you can in the dark. But yeah. If anything would like to touch the ball in the background, I can see you. If you touch it with your fingers, it won't hurt you. I promise it won't hurt you. I think that was Dwayne lifting up the speaker that might have done that. What's happening then? Yeah. This is what happens when you start working with spirit, is 9 times out of 10 they will use what they can to be able to manifest into something that can talk. And we're going to try again with that. Is that as loud as it'll go? It was much louder last time. We've only used it once, and to be fair, we were a bit sort of spooked by it, so this is our second time of using it, and we'll see how we get on. Is there anyone that I was talking to or talking about yesterday that would like to come through? If there is, would you like to give us your name? I thought I heard something then. Like a shh. Something. When you hear the bleeping on the machine, that's when the messages are coming through and when spirit comes closer. You can speak spirit into that little box that's on Dwayne's lap there. I'm sure that any family members or friends that I've been talking about recently, would know how to use this equipment. I'm just watching what Dwayne's watching because he's having a bit of something going on to the side of him.
Oh, that was me.
That's no worries. That's what I said about you.
You can hear like a key.
What on that?
What's happening there? You know when you've got like the Xbox on, it makes like noise. Like air from the Xbox coming out.
Well, the Xbox isn't plugged in, so...
Yeah.
Is there anyone that would like to come through and talk to us? As you can see, the motion lights over there go on and off. We'll try and sit really still. I'm getting tingling in my fingers, so there's something close because you're using the energy of the phone. Please don't use the energy of the 2 phones because we haven't got them plugged in. But anything else that's plugged in, like the radio, there's a lamp to the right of me here, there's the lamp over there. You know, by all means, you can touch these things to get power. Even the little touch lamps, they've only got like little batteries in, but I'm sure that you could take something from them. Is there anyone that would like to talk to us through the EVP, through the speaker there? If you go up close to it and talk, we'll be able to pick you up. Is there anyone that's close family or friends that would like to leave me a message or another family member a message? You gone cold?
It's cold like by my left hand side.
Is it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we haven't got infrared camera yet. We are working on it. But hopefully, like the fact that the picture is quite dark, we might actually get a better orb. What are you doing then, Dwayne? Put the speaker up on the arm. See if that makes it any better. That's us setting off the motion sensor lamps. Is there anyone that would like to talk to us? We're trying to make a telephone to heaven. If you're in heaven, or if you would like to get a message to someone, we're here to take a message. And we're here to see if we can communicate with you on a level of maybe being able to get a phone to heaven. I know there's many of people that would like to talk to all of you. I know I would like to talk to many and many of people that I've lost. There's a couple of people's memory, like prayer sheets in here. I'm not going to give any names. I would like you to give me your names, if that's okay. But there's also the opportunity to be able to talk to us through this device down here. You can talk to us through the phone. You just come up close to it and talk into it. And we've also got the touch ball over there. You can touch it and we'll be able to see like the movement. But it won't hurt you. I promise it won't hurt you. We've got the sensor lamp just gone off. So yes, you can use the batteries on that. Turn your speaker up louder, please, Dwayne.
Blake.
Blake. Hello, Blake. Turn it right up to its fullest.
Yes.
Now with this machine, if you can turn it this way just a second, Dwayne, you get a picture with words on it. I don't know if you can see that. But we also get the speaker. Now when we first used this app, we only had it, and that says bleak, not Blake. We only had it where we were using the phone before, but we did notice in the background that we had some white noise that blocked. Are you blocked because I protect the house and because God's here and God protects it? Can you answer that? As I was saying, we use the speaker because the white noise, we're able to pick up on what the white noise is saying as well as on the speaker. Thank you, Dwayne. Right, we're going to try and keep slow now. Keep still, sorry, not slow.
That's me coughing.
We've got some objects on the table there, like the ball and the sticks. Can you move any of those? Why are you blocked? Scream. Why do you want to scream? Your speaker was much louder than that last time, Dwayne. You're not going any louder? Excuse me, sniffing. Disgusting habit.
That felt weird. Like something was like holding my hand, like squeezing my fingers, and then when I move my fingers back, like someone moved their fingers across mine.
Is that?
Mm.
Unfortunately, we haven't got infrared. Ritual. Oh, it's going crazy. Is this because of the fact that I do a ritual? Is it because I white sage? Does it make it hard for you to come through? Yeah, it did. I don't know whether or not we've caught anything with the lights going back on. I've literally just turned the lights back on by moving my hand. Reason being is we could see a dark shadow up on the wall here. These two are going cold. Now, I haven't white saged in a couple of days. I haven't white saged deliberately. I will. What did the speaker say? Did you hear it?
More.
More? Can you move any of the objects on the table for us? And can you give us a name? And the sensor light's going off on its own. None of us are moving. Thank you for doing that. Can you move any of the objects on the table? Am I blocking you because of the holy water? Spirit, can you turn the light back on? Just move your speaker a bit, Dwayne. Just tilt it. Yeah, it's your speaker. 12. 12 what? Are you 12? It's the shadow, Dwayne, off your speaker. Emma, can you hold the speaker on your side? And the reason being is because of the fact that we can't hear what the speaker's actually saying. I just saw an orb then. Unfortunately, I think the light from the touch lights might be a bit sensitive. What was you trying to say to us? What does 12 mean to you? Is there 12 items in here that stop you from coming in? Right, I'm going to need to plug in the battery. Unfortunately, you might get a little bit of static white noise. You'll know if it is, it'll be a constant But unfortunately, we haven't got enough battery. So we've just plugged the remote in underneath my feet. And we're back to Dwayne and Emma. Why is sorry, the battery thing is still up. Can you touch any of those items on the table? Can you move any? Can you move the ball? Can you move the sticks? Quiet. Okay, I'll be quiet. I'll give you room to talk.
Hunter.
Hmm?
Hunter.
Hunter?
Yeah.
Are you calling me a hunter, or... Can you talk some more? You're asking me to be quiet so you can talk. I'm being quiet. The machine at the minute is going absolutely crazy. Can you turn that up, Dwayne? You're going to have to be clearer than that because we can't hear you.
Burning skin.
Huh?
Burning skin.
Burning skin? Did you pass away to do with something with burning skin?
I've got really cold.
Were you a hunter? Dwayne, can you turn the phone up to here, please, so we can see it? So as you can see, the lines at the top, when they go absolutely dark and red like that, is when spirit's coming through and talking with us. I just saw what looked like something purple. I don't know whether or not that was my eyes or whether or not it was something coming close to the phone. These two are both feeling a bit cold at the minute. Let's go out and see if we can pick up any orbs.
Feels like someone's breathing down my neck.
Instead of touching us, can you touch the ball over there? It'd be much more impressive. And it would give us clarification that you're with us. Right guys, I'm just going to put the sensor lights on. Emma, can I get you to grab me the dictaphone? I'm going to put in the dictaphone as well. Reason being is that you've got these little earplugs and maybe I'll be able to hear something. If I do hear anything, I can relay it back to you and we can go over the dictaphone later. That's me clunking about with the dictaphone because it's frozen. Yeah. One-handed. Not good at this. Error. Error with the machine. There was an error. You're right. So you saw that, did you? I'm going to leave that over there. If you want to talk to it, you can. Actually, I'm going to put it behind me because it won't reach. What did it say about burning?
Burning skin.
Burning skin.
Burning skin. Did you have burning skin? Is that someone burping?
Yal.
Yell?
Yeah. Y-E-double-R.
What would you like to yell at? Are you angry? You know, Spirit, we can't see you. I don't know if you can see us, but I know we can't see you. We can use tools to communicate with you, which we are trying to do tonight. Because of the fact that we can't see you, we need clarification. Can you see us? For us to be able to see you, we would need for you to touch something like the ball over in the corner there. That if you was to touch it, it would just do one light up to your finger, and then we'd be able to see you. You can use the speaker box to come through, and there's also the dictaphone in my ear. I'm going to leave it with you and see what we get. You've gone very quiet.
No, it's only got like a little bit of pain in my chest and like sore dry throat.
Yeah, I've had a pain in my chest all day. Is there someone that would like to come through for the people that have been here today? There's a car going past in the background. You seem to have gone quiet. Can you come back and speak to us? Can you give us a name?
That's me.
Is Emma moving with the speaker? And that's me with the dictaphone. Just in case we do get a chance to edit. So I've sat back a little bit further to see whether or not we can get more in. Can you do any white orbs? Can you throw anything, you know, put anything up into the air? Not literally throw things, mind you. I don't think any of us could take that.
Quite cold beer.
You're right cold there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all cold,
by the
just
front of my leg.
right in front of the legs.
But I felt like something touched my left ear.
Is there anything that would like to show itself to us?
you held onto my fingers.
I heard something tapping then.
Yeah, it sounded like 2 taps.
Can you do that again? Can you knock on the cupboard door? Is that easier? Have I worried you because I said I'm going to white sage again later? You know why white sage? Because we have to protect ourselves. We have to make sure that everything is done so that we don't let anything negative in. Are you a positive? Can you tell us if you're a positive spirit?
$50.
50. Is your age 50? $50.
No, it's going mad.
At the moment we've got complete red lights. Are you trying to come through really strong to us? Can you tell us your name? We really do need to know your name. Heaven. Amen to that.
Thank you.
Thank
Amen to that. Thank you. Are you talking to us from heaven? You sound like a lady. Are you a different energy?
you. Well, I just thought I saw like a youngish white face over the back of the light.
Yeah, I keep seeing things over that way.
I've gone really cold again.
Can you give us more information from heaven? That's really wicked. It's amazing. Oh, I just saw a perfect orb shoot right past me. Right, but the camera's over here. Do it over there. Or are you coming? Did you speak into my box?
Living.
Living?
Yeah.
You need to pass a message to someone that is living from heaven. This is what this is about. Using it as a mobile phone. A phone network. To make a phone to heaven. Wouldn't that be great? Can you come back through and speak to us some more? Are you trying to give someone a message? Can you give us a name of the... What was that?
Flow.
Slow?
Flow.
Flo?
Yeah.
Is your name Flo? Can you give us a yes or a no? Just turn the sensor light on for a minute, just so you get a feel for what we're doing. There are some light anomalies that are shooting past us. I've seen the odd 2 and 3.
Deformed.
You are?
Deformed.
Deformed? Are you deformed? Can you just set the sensor light off a second?
Twice. I've seen like.
And pass in the dictaphone over to Emma. Can you put it near the speaker so that it hopefully picks up more white noise?
I saw like the white face over there, like a lady figure, but quite tall.
Was that you, Flo, that showed yourself in the room? Can you do it again? Can you move one of the items on the table? Just in what? That's Dwayne setting off the motion sensor.
Human.
Human? This speaker here, if you talk with your voice really loud and clear, we'll be able to hear it through the speaker a bit better, as well as getting the words. Right, Dwayne, can you put the phone on Emma's lap and just pass me that pen, please? And my camera. Thank you. I'll pull this back just a little tad. Thank you. I can hear you. I can hear your female.
Cold air.
Cold air? We can feel the cold air. Thank you. Are you telling us you're giving us cold air? That's odd. That top one shouldn't have gone on.
Yeah, I got goosebumps.
I'm going to use the pen now.
Whoa.
What did it say?
Circle.
Circle?
But when it
Is that
did,
because it's in a circle? You're right.
it went
Look.
that,
Whee.
it went so strong.
You can walk into this light, and if you walk into it, we'll be able to see you. If I put this over to above where the kids are.